S&P 500, we know again the bounce play. Bounce play is going to be all the way back on down towards around that 393 area. S&P 500 team starting to get a little bit weaker. Notice also on the daily chart, S&P 500, we are hitting essentially that 200-day moving average. Take a look, 200-day moving average right up towards that area, starting to have a nice little pullback now. What's the game plan at this time? What should everyone be focused on at this time? At this moment, if for anyone that has missed it, no problem. We do see S&P 500 back into a 60-minute time frame. Take a look at past chart history pattern. We can clearly see last time we came on up towards around 393, we hit it, we got rejected. Old resistance holds up now as new support. We also can take a look and we can see that over here, right? We can see, look how strong support was at this blue line of 393, 393, 393, 393, 393, 393, 393, 393. Do you guys notice every time we hit this blue line, a reversal happens? If that's up, 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 here's a crack underneath it. And when we come back up to it, now it's getting reversed back on down. When you come to this blue line, you should see a reversal. We're just waiting for it to come down to the blue line. That's all it is. So sit back, relax. You don't got to get, all scared and all nervous. Just sit back, relax, wait for the blue line to touch, and let's look for a reversal at the blue line, right? So right now, markets are starting to fall, getting a little bit weaker here. Waiting for that blue line touch, baby. Waiting for that blue line touch. Let's see if this one can keep on falling on down at this time. See if it keeps getting weaker. S&P 500 still again falling. So guys, let's start getting a ready possible order, okay? So order-wise, I would definitely be looking, as you guys know, I like trading SPX. PX is just basically, kind of like the crazier version of the SPY. Let's just go to the 1-minute chart of today over on SPX. So SPX, you can see that one starting to fall. That one is getting very, very weak, and we are coming on down. So that is currently sitting at the price of 3948. So I just want to try to figure this out right here. Probably do, let's just start with 2 contracts. Call side, expiration today, strike price is sitting at 3950, but we still got to let it go a little bit lower. So we're probably going to be looking at around like 3945. We might be slightly out of the money, and that would be fine. But let's see if this one falls on down. We can get that reversal back on up off of the old bounce play. Now, remember traders, I want our traders trading with confidence. I want you guys to trade with confidence. Last little run through right here. Why would Deck look for a bounce play off this blue line when we come on down to 393? Well, the reason why is because he's looking over the past 3 months now. As we can see, in early January, we got a nice reversal. As we can see, in mid-December, we had bounces. As we can see, in November, it bounced all off, again, 393. Every time it has come up to 393, it's had reversals. Even back in October, whenever it got near 393, it had reversals towards it. So the S&P 500 getting weaker and weaker and weaker. I'm not just picking a random area out of the air. I'm saying to myself, okay, hey, this should be a nice mark that we could be able to profit. So we're falling on down 393. Now we're getting weaker. I'm going to start looking to get filled on this play if I can, and looking for my bounce. I did not get filled here. I might just market order in. There we go. Just got filled. Let's go ahead and try to do 2 more market orders if I can. Let's do 1 more market order in. Can I get filled with 1 more? Oh, no, I can't even get filled. All right, guys. Well, I'm in on 2 right now just because I don't have enough funds. I'm in on 2 contracts at this moment, looking for a reversal, and let's try to make $500 off this play if we can. So I'm in on SPX January 3945 call, currently up at this time at 117, and let's just again see if we can make like $500 goal. I put in about $3,600 on this trade. So let's see if we can get the bounce play now. Let's see if we can get that bounce. Let's see if again SPX can move itself on up, and let's see if we could be able to make, roughly as we said, we're looking for around a $500 profit over on this play. And this is off of 2 contracts, and essentially all we're looking for is dip buys, looking for that movement towards the upside. Great sign so far is that we are starting to get what? The first green candle. So can we get this green? Right now we're up to $267. Can we get our green candle and push ourselves on up towards, high 393s? That's the goal. High 393s. We're up $300 right now. So we can already agree that we started off nailing this dip buy, right? We're up 347. Ugh, we were there for a second. We're on the right pace. We're on the right pace here, team. We're on the right pace, looking for the bounce play on up. Currently up 227. And even this, let's say again, worst case scenario, this trade doesn't work out the way we want. It's still awesome to see that we are still finding that perfect bounce area. It's still awesome to see that, hey, out of this whole entire falling day, we are finding an area that this play is saying, hey, you know what? This is where it's starting to get some sort of bounce. And that's letting us know that our, again, studying and our chart reading is working and it's predictable. And this helps us make more money in the stock market. That's, again, what's the greatest thing about this. And that's what I absolutely love. So right now we're up 367, $407, guys. Let's see, again, we're up $407. Can we keep on going? I want like a $500 target if I can get it. We got 407. I'm going to hold for my target. As I said, I would like to be able to get it. it's nice to, again, see that we're on the right page. We have to break back on up through around that 394 mark to really make it happen here. It's still just floating right around the low 393s. Can we get back on up through 394? That's obviously the main goal here. I wanted to explain this trade, make sure everyone understands that I put in $3,000 on this trade. So I'm looking to be able to get, a little bit over a 10% return if I could. Right now, 393's main support line. Deck, what happens if it cracks 393? I'd probably still hold this for a little bit, to be honest with you, just because I do think there's just so much potential on this play to the upside. I really do. I think, we are getting a nice pullback at this moment. I do think we could easily still see a bounce play, and I want to hold it for a little bit. If I'm going to say, hey, I want to go ahead and get an entry and I want to be able to make $500, let me hold for $500. I have confidence in what I do. I have confidence in how I trade. So the S&P 500 at this moment, team, we take a look at it, 60-minute time frame here. Again, going back over towards this play. Remember, top resistance right here. We have bottom support, bottom support, bottom support, bottom support. Here's, again, some little lower supports down like 392.50 or so. But every time we come to this blue line, bounce on off, bounce on off, bounce on off, bounce on off, bounce on off. Here, every time we come down to this blue line, bounce on off, bounce on off, bounce on off. Every time we come on down to this blue line, bounce on off. How could I not get in? How could I miss out on this opportunity? So the thing is, I am going to be in the red a little bit right here, traders, but I'm going to hold tight, as I said. I'm going to hold tight for a little bit over on the S&P 500, even if it does get a little bit of a drop, because I'm still looking for that bounce. I am going to sit tight on this one for a little bit, as I stated. Right now, team, we're still looking for that break on up, getting that bounce play. We're still right at the blue line. Today is a day of options. I want to be able to, trade some options, be able to make some nice money on some options. Now, let's go on the other side. There may be some haters that are watching at this moment. And what would haters say? What would someone who does not like my trade say at this moment? They would say, Deck, you're buying into a falling knife. I could see your point, saying you're buying into while the market's starting to fall. Well, the thing is, we have to be looking for reversal areas in the stock market. That's how we are going to be successful. When we can find areas where stocks reverse, that's where we are going to make the most money. And that's where we are going to be able to cash on in. So the thing is, this is a reversal area. Sure, I could wait for a stock to go on a very big spike, and if you jump in with momentum, that's awesome and that's great. Jumping in with momentum, there's nothing wrong with that. But you just don't want to chase. And you got to be able to find that balance between jumping in with momentum and also chasing momentum. That is something that definitely takes practice to be able to learn. But for myself, I'm just, again, playing the odds. The odds are, one time we hit 393 or 392.50, we reversed. 2 times we did that. 3 times we did it. 4 times we did it. 5 times we did it. 6 times we did it. 7 times we did it. 8 times we did it. 9 times we did it. 10 times, 11 times, 12 times, right? The last 12 times we've hit around 392.50 to 393, we have reversed back on up. So why would I not do that now? It would be like if we had a dog. If we had a dog where every time after, again, you took your dog outside, guess what he did? He, again, barked 3 times and sat on down. And he did that for the last 12 times in a row. Wouldn't you guys probably put money on that? Oh yeah, Bruno right here, he's going to bark 3 times and he's going to sit down. That's what I'm expecting. So I'm just playing the past, looking for it to be part of the present. But I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm not trying to be Nostradamus here. Just trying to, again, give you guys ideas of where I would be trading my stock. Right now, I am holding tight, as I stated. Anything above 383, I feel fine with. Anything above 383, I feel absolutely fine. And that's obviously what we're looking for, the break back on up to 383. Deck, how low would you allow this to go down towards? I would maybe give it like a $1.25 stop loss. As I said, if this does start spiking back on up, we should get all the way back on up to 395 or push 395. So when this, again, starts moving its way back on up, we should be able to get all the way back on up near around 395. And that's the goal. That should be able to pay us way more than $500. Should be even a lot more. But, I think we just have so limited downside with just so much more upside. So that's why I'm kind of still holding this one tight at this moment, looking for this U-shaped pattern on up. And you guys can see right here, we're trying to find some support over on SPX, and SPX trying to. It looks like, if we can get back above 3946, which essentially is like 3950 over on the SPY, that's where things are going to start getting much better for us. So we basically have like a resistance line right around this like 3946 mark, looking to see, can we be able to break that right around 10 o'clock to kind of get that next leg, that little rally. This is where I think the bottom support area is going to be, right? Somewhere right where we are, or where we just came down to, 392.40. Now let's start ripping. Notice again, we have some tops right here. Come on, we got to break these tops. So guys, we're about to be coming up to this resistance line. Let's, see this right here. Okay, guys, we're about to be touching resistance. We're about to be touching resistance over on, again, SPX. Let's see if we can start breaking. If SPY starts breaking 393.50, look at SPX fighting right here. SPX, I want to see a big green candle come on up. Give us a big green candle. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking better. That's looking better. Right now, we're back up $327. So again, we're back on up. We're trying to get this nice green candle. Let's put, again, SPX over here so you guys can continue to watch that if you guys are liking watching SPX a little bit better. So let's see if again the SPY can start running. Currently up about $300 once again. And now again, we're looking for a nice pop all the way on up towards around 394. And can we run all the way up to 394 now? So can we keep on going, guys? We're starting to get a little bit more action. Currently up 327 bucks. Looking for a little bit more here. 394 plus is going to be the target. 394 plus is going to be the target that we're all focused on. Right now, the S&P 500 is getting a little bit more positive momentum. Still going on up. We're up $397 now. So we're up $397. Now again, we're up $467. Can we get on up? Oh, guys, we're so close. We're so close. So we were up $467 so far, and I think we're gonna get it here. Guys, $507. $507 profits so far. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just again, take what we have, $637. $637. We're actually running up even higher. We're going on up even higher. $627 right now, team. Looks like we're gonna keep on going. Let's see if we can break through 394. It looks like we may break through 394. Traders, I'm gonna take my profits when I got them. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Team, it's like an unlimited ATM machine. It's an unlimited ATM machine. Brrr, rack it up. All you guys have to do is have a little patience. Have a little confidence in yourself, all right? Go up to that fine-looking stock, be able to talk to it, and say, hey, you and I, let's tango. Let's, again, drip some hot honey all each other, and let's get a little sticky tonight. You and I, let's make that money right now.